If your child is on an IEP or a 504, this is what some of the new policy implications could mean for your kid. Trump wants to get rid of the Department of Education. We know that. There's been a push on social media about school choice and homeschooling and private schools and charter schools, and that's the plan. The plan is essentially in Project 225 to give parents vouchers to offer choice. They're looking to privatize education. And what happens with private schools and charter schools is they're not necessarily bound to follow the regulations of IEPs or 504s. It's a choice. The only way that they have to follow them is if they receive federal funding, and if they're doing voucher programs, then that's just eliminated. Private schools are also going to be allowed to deny students with disabilities if they don't find them to be appropriate. So then we're looking at segregation of schools, which is kind of where this turns into. The other thing that's proposed from the Heritage Foundation is to offer parents more choices of like speech therapy and OT by offering vouchers and having them hire their own service providers, and therefore not giving these services during school anymore and having parents find them outside of school. This is problematic because this is assuming that parents have the time and the resources to not only find these providers, understand what these providers are offering, seek through to find the appropriate services, and then they often have to manage work schedules and school schedules to find time to bring them to these places. For a kid who needs a lot of services, and having those in school can be life-saving for a parent who has to work one or two jobs in order to afford anything in the first place. And then having that taken away and having them having to find time on weekends or after school or, during whatever period of time to bring these kids, that's just not doable. So then who ends up suffering is the kids with the special needs. We already see them eliminating DEI, so what's going to happen is they're probably going to have schools which are very white and denying students of color and denying students with disabilities. That's my prediction.